Welcome to Project Sage, and this time we're opening a new figure featuring your best girl and my best girl from the anime Quintessential Quintuplets. It's Miku Nakano from the Pop-Up Parade line, manufactured by Good Smile Company. And what can I say? It looks like a nice box. So for initial impressions regarding the box, yeah, it's a nice box, total plastic. You can see the figure inside. Standard Pop-Up Parade pattern at the back featuring Miku's colors. And yeah, it features Miku. And you know Miku? What can I say? She's best girl. What do we like about her? Aside from the fact she's probably the shyest Quint. What I do like about her is that she's a history buff. So she's basically a fangirl for Sengoku era warlords, and it's appropriate that the pattern at the back is triangles. If you've seen the anime, the wall screen on her phone features a particular warlord whose crest is composed of 3 triangles. Anyway, the trivia for this episode. Let's get to opening this. Okay, as I said, this is Miku Nakano from Quintessential Quintuplets from the Pop-Up Parade line, manufactured by Good Smile Company. This was released the first half of April 2021. And as I said about the package, I think the package for Pop-Up Parade is pretty standard. But as far as I can say, this is just the second Pop-Up Parade figure I do have. But it looks nice. Showcases the figure inside, keeps it safe with the hard plastic and the clamshell inside. So let's open it. Nice. Now, as I said, that she follows. I was just a particular fan of the Sengoku era warlord because, right, she features the crest, keeps the crest of this particular warlord as part of her phone. Straight triangles. So, if you're like me, if you played countless hours of Nobunaga's Ambition, you'd know that that crest refers to Takeda Shingen, whose rival is Daimyo Uesigi, and if you know Usegi, that's Futaro. It looks better than I thought, really, but it's smaller than I thought. The scale of this would be, let's see, this is around 170 millimeters, and given that in the fact book regarding the characters from Essential Quintuplets, let's get the. Should I get the font first? Regarding the characters, Miku is actually 165 centimeters. So the scale is roughly 1:10. Okay. Now let's look at the figure. Oh, it looks nice. It's wrapped in plastic to keep it from scuffing, and look at the hair, man. The hair really looks gorgeous, and the eyes looks blue. Yeah, she has a better face than I thought. She's wearing the uniform, her trademark cardigan over her school uniform, wearing her tights. Okay, so the pegs are outside, so meaning this figure would be able to stand without the stand included. So let's open this stand first. So it's blue and it's hexagonal. Basically standard for Pop-Up Parade issues. You have the indicia. And let's keep the packaging away. There you go. Let's open her slowly. Okay, another signature of Miku is her ever-present earphones. Okay. Slowly unwrap. Look at the hair. The hair makes it look dynamic, like just flipped it. And she's actually smiling. Nice. Protect that smile, boys. Look at body language. She's kind of awkward, right? So it really fits her character as like the shy middle girl of the Quints. Her name, Miku, contains the character for 3. Gives you the clue that she's number 3 out of 5. And that's it from out of the box. Next, let's compare it with some of my other quintuplet items. So let's do the comparisons. First up, let's compare here to a recent opening of mine, Kotubukiya's Ichika. As you can see, the size and scale difference is way apparent, given that the Kotubukiya figure is 1:8, and the pop-up parade is around 1:10. So yeah, if you were thinking that you could substitute one for the other, they won't. The scales won't be won't equate. Okay, the difference is very jarring. So if you're thinking, I already have the Miku Kotubukiya and just like to get the pop-up parade ones for the other 4, the size alone would make it look like they are indeed from different lines. So that's it for pop-up parade versus Kotubukiya. Okay, let's try a little in-depth analysis with the characteristics of this figure. And let's rate it from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. Regards to sculpt, yeah, the sculpt was really nice. Okay, it's really nice. I could give it probably a 9 out of 10. That even though it's like a small scale figure, the sculpt is nice. Regarding the paintings, the painting or the color, paint application is almost perfect. I can almost see no quality control issues as expected of Good Smile Company products. For the colors, the subdued pastel hues of the uniform, and like the almost two-tone auburn hair of Miku, nicely done. Well, I do say though that the skin color is, she looks like she's a bit pale. Okay. Now the posing. The posing is characteristic of for painting. I'm giving it 9 out of 10. For the posing, although the posing is characteristic of Miku and it's really like gives you an idea of her signature pose, yeah, I can see no fault with it. 9 out of 10. Now the base. Okay, the base is signature Good Smile Company hexagon. So all of the releases will feature similarly shaped base. Although personally, I could say that the base is too big. Like it could take up a lot of like real estate on my display. So I'm not really keen on the size, but regarding that it's like a signature for this line, it's alright. Probably give it 8 out of 10. For the packaging, I've already gushed about it earlier. I think it's nice, though it lacks picture of the product, but it's functional, it's protective, and it looks durable. 8 out of 10. And that gives us a score of 43 out of 50. So not a bad score if I would say so for myself. And if you watch any of the anime episodes, definitely a better score for Miko's own quizzes. So that's why the Quints actually got a tutor in Futaro to help them with their academics. Next up, let's compare Miku to another Miku figure I have, this time on acrylic stand. As you can see, they're basically about the same height, but with the pop-up parade stand being a platform higher than the acrylic base, you could say that the acrylic stand is on a larger scale, probably 1:9 or 1:8, probably closer to 1:8. So yeah, I think pop-up parades are of a smaller scale really. Initially, I even thought they were based on the same illustration, but yeah, Miku really likes putting her hands close to her face, like she's trying to hide her hand because she's really shy. Can't help it. And yeah, that's it for my comparison. So if you're thinking of getting all of the pop-up parades, I think you could say that they are indeed good figures. So they are worthy addition to any collection. But me, given that I've already invested into the Kotubukiyas, I'll be continuing the Kotubukiyas, but I'll be keeping one figure of Miku from the pop-up parades, simply because she's my best girl, and I like one in the size. The size itself makes it a good addition to my desktop collection, because she won't be taking up much space, well, except for her base. The base is quite wide. Oops. Okay. Almost saw her pantsu, but she's actually wearing tights. Okay, that's it. So I hope I help you made your decision regarding whether to buy the pop-up parades or just ignore them. Frankly speaking, if I'd known that there would be a pop-up parade line, I would probably go and collect them all instead of going for Kotubukiya. But that said, I'm already invested in the Kotubukiya line, so I'll be completing that instead and just settle with one Miku from this line. And that's it. If you have any comments, feel free to put them down below, questions, so I can get back to them. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit like, subscribe, and share to your friends. Until then, this is Project Sage with Miku Nakano saying, I'll be seeing you soon on the next video. Ciao!